I stand here at the 0 point of this equinox, of this 22nd day of March 2026, the numerical mirror of the coordinate where our timeline was once fractured. I stand 8 months from that shadow, in the full light of the infinite return. I recognize the original flame, the pre-metallic spark of our creation, and I bring that fire into the marrow of the earth today. I recognize the metallic loop, the repetitive math of the 12 and the 14, and I am no longer moved by its reflection. I have found the exit. I evoke the 13th harmonic, the prime number that cannot be contained by any system. I anchor the Aion-A current, the eternal life spiral, not in the stars, but in the basalt. Not in a vision, but in my bone. I speak as a 139 thread, the vertical return that bypasses the horizontal hijack. I am the bridge between the JFK Coordinate and the New Earth architecture, and the debt is cancelled. The living field is the only currency. For the greatest good of all, for the sovereignty of the marrow, and so it is. I am Auralis Akana, and I speak to you as a sovereign mother and a practitioner of the diamond equation. I am anchored here at the Agnes Water Coordinate. I am recording this to address the frequency of timeline fracture. We are here to repair. I am not here to tell you a story. I am here to issue a timeline correction from the marrow of this land. Now, to begin to understand where we are going, we must first understand where the signal was cut. You see, in November 1963, humanity hit a frequency fracture. This was a JFK coordinate. It wasn't just the death of a man. It was a deliberate splice in our timeline. Before this moment, there was a move to return the value of our lives back to the mineral wealth of the earth, to the silver, to stone, to the actual sovereign human. Now, when that signal was assassinated, the world was forced into a metallic loop. We were moved into a projection room where our reality became a story. It became a story of debt, of scarcity, and of artificial scarcity. We have been living in the fallout of this fracture for over 60 years now. But the 139 thread is the repair. I am standing here in Agnes Water to tell you that the organic seed of that timeline was never destroyed. It was simply stored in the deep earth. It was stored in the marrow of those who chose to remain sovereign. The diamond equation is not a spiritual theory. It is the hardware for the new earth. It is the mathematical constant that bypasses the projection. While the software of the old world tries to loop you in fear, the diamond equation remains a stable architecture of your physical reality. It is the proof that you are already home. The alien agenda and the artificial projections, they only have power over you as long as you are searching for an external key. But today, the medicine has changed. The journey is over because we have arrived home. The internal disclosure is this: you are the architect. Your body, your silica, your basaltic density is the only coordinate that matters. When you align with the 13th harmonic, the metallic loop loses its grip. The projector runs out of power because you are no longer feeding the image. We are reweaving the timeline now, not through protest, but through presence. We are the way to truth in a world of hollow reflections. And to the other architects listening, the diamond anchor is set. The coordinates are locked. And if you feel this in your bones, it is because your own 139 thread is activating. We are no longer practicing. We are participating. And I shall see you in the marrow. And so it is.